to come and be with us for the Purnamati. So all of you can be seated here. When Swamiji comes with the rest of us, please let's give him a grand welcome for his vision of opening this institution and also continuing to bless us with his philosophy, his teachings, and his blessings. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Nanda Kumara Navanita Chora Radhe Govinda Kumara Navanita Chora Radhe Vrindavana Chanda Vrindavana Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Pandarinatha Panduranga Radhe Govinda Pandarinatha Panduranga Radhe Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Vrindavana Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Jai Jai Vittala Jai Hari Vittala Radhe Govinda Jai Jai Vittala Jai Hari Vittala Radhe Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Vrindavana Chanda Anathanatha Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda Govinda Sankirtanam Janaki Kanta Smaranam
गुणसम्भवाय नमो भवाय गुणसम्भवाय शिवताण्डवाय नमो ॐ भवाय गुणसम्भवाय शिवताण्डवाय नमो ॐ भवाय गुणसम्भवाय शिवताण्डवाय नमो शिवाय चन्द्रशेखराय नमो शिवाय
सप्तते अग्ने समिधः सप्त जिह्वा सप्त ऋषयः सप्तधाम प्रजाने सप्तहोत्राः सप्तधात्वा यजन्ति सप्तयोनिराभृणस्व ऋतेन स्वाहा अग्नये सप्तवत इदं नमः ॐ अग्ना विष्णो सजोषसे महावर्धन्वाङ्गिरः नैर्वाजेभिरागतम् अजस्तमे प्रसवस्तमे प्रयदिष्टमे प्रसिदिष्टमे धीरिष्टमे प्रदस्तमे श्लोकस्तमे श्रावस्तमे स्तुतिस्तमे ज्योतिस्तमे सुमस्तमे प्राणस्तमे पानस्तमे ज्ञानस्तमे सुस्तमे चित्तञ्चमाधीरञ्चमे वाक्तमे मनस्तमे चक्षुस्तमे श्रोत्रञ्चमे चक्षस्तमे बलञ्चमवोजस्तमे सहस्तमे आयुस्तमे जराचम आत्माचमे धनोचमे धर्मचमे वर्मचमेन्द्राणिचमे सानिचमे परोगं चितमे शरीराणि च मे ज्येष्ठञ्च माधिपत्यञ्च मे मञ्जश्चमे वामश्चमे वश्चमे भश्चमे जयमाचमे इमाचमे वहिमाचमे प्रतिमाचमे वर्षाचमे चारिहाचमे वृद्धञ्च मे वृद्धिश्चमे सत्यञ्च मे श्रद्धाच मे जगच्च मे धनञ्च मे वशश्च मे द्विषश्च मे क्रीडाच मे मोषश्च मे जातञ्च मे जनिष्यमानञ्च मे शोकञ्च मे कृतञ्च मे वित्तञ्च मे वेद्यञ्च मे भूतञ्च मे भविष्यच्च मे सुखञ्च मे शुभञ्च मे वृद्धिश्च मे उत्तञ्च मे क्लुप्तिश्च मे मतिश्च मे सुमतिश्च मे संच मे मयश्च मे प्रेमश्च मे कामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भरश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे लङ्काच मे धर्ताच मे क्षेमश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सोश्च मे प्रसोश्च मे धीरञ्च मे मृदञ्च मे लक्ष्मञ्च मे रामयश्च मे देवाश्च मे दीर्घायुक्तञ्च मे नमित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे शुभञ्च मे शैलञ्च मे सुधाच मे सुजनञ्च मे ओर्च मे सौन्द्राच मे भयश्च मे रसश्च मे घृतञ्च मे मधुच मे चक्रिश्च मे चमेश्च मे उलिश्च मे वृष्टिश्च मे जयित्रञ्च औषधिश्च मे रयश्च मे राजश्च मे पुष्टञ्च मे पुष्टिश्च मे भुज मे भुज मे भौज मे भौजश्च मे पूर्णञ्च मे पूर्णधरञ्च मे क्षुलिश्च मे कूलवाश्च मे नञ्च मे क्षुश्च मे प्रियश्च मे शवाश्च मे मानसाश्च मे दिराश्च मे भद्वाश्च मे हल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाश्च मे मधुराश्च मे प्रियङ्गवश्च मे नमश्च मे श्रावाश्च मे लीलाश्च मे अश्वाश्च मे वृत्तिराश्च मे हरिश्च मे पर्वताश्च मे जिगदाश्च मे वनस्पतिश्च मे हिरण्यश्च मे यश्च मे प्रभुश्च मे शामश्च मे मोहश्च मे मेष्टमाश्च मे वेदश्च औषधश्च मे विष्टवच्चञ्च मे विष्टवच्चञ्च मे काम्याश्च मे भगवान्याश्च यज्ञेन कल्पन्तां वित्तञ्च मे वित्तिश्च मे भूतञ्च मे भूतिश्च मे वसुश्च मे वसुश्च मे कर्मश्च मे शक्तिश्च मे तच्च मे कर्मश्च मे हरिश्च मे हरिश्च मे अग्निश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे सोमश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे सविताश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे सरस्वती इन्द्रश्च मे भूषाश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे बृहस्पतिश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे वरुणश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे तुष्टाश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे भाताश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे शिवश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे शिराश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे वरदश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे विश्वेश्च मे पृथिवीश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे अन्तरिक्षश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे द्वाश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे दिशश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे भूर्धाश्च मे इन्द्रश्च मे अग्रंशश्च मे रश्मिश्च मे वायुश्च मे तेजश्च मे भावाश्च मे अन्तर्याश्च मे इन्द्रवायुश्च मे मित्रावरुणश्च मे स्थिरश्च मे प्रस्तानश्च मे सुत्रश्च मे मन्देश्च मे आग्रेणश्च मे वैश्वदेवश्च मे ध्रुवश्च मे वैश्वानरश्च मे ग्रहाश्च मे दिग्राश्च मे इन्द्राग्नश्च मे वैश्वदेवश्च मे मलप्रदेशाश्च मे माहेन्द्रश्च मे आदित्यश्च मे सावित्रश्च मे सारस्वतश्च मे भौष्कश्च मे वाक्यश्च मे हारयोधनश्च मे यज्ञश्च मे बलिश्च मे वेदिश्च मे अधिष्ठाश्च मे सुदश्च मे चमदाश्च मे ग्रावाणश्च मे सर्वश्च मे प्रभाश्च मे द्रोणरहश्च मे वाजज्ञानश्च मे बोधवच्च माधवनीश्च आग्नेयत्रञ्च मे हरकानञ्च मे हाश्च मे सतश्च मे प्रोढाश्च मे भदश्च मे भूतश्च मे स्वाहाश्च मे अग्निश्च मे घर्मश्च मे अर्कश्च मे सौर्यश्च मे प्राणश्च मे श्वेतश्च मे पृथिवीश्च मे दिश्च मे विदिश्च मे दौश्च मे शक्तिश्च मे वदश्च मे यज्ञेन कल्पन्तां तापश्च मे सोमश्च मे यजुश्च मे दीक्षाश्च मे तपश्च वरदश्च मे व्रतञ्च मे होरात्रयोर्वृष्ट्यावृतन्द्रेश्च मे यज्ञेन कल्पयताम् गर्भाश्च मे वत्साश्च मे त्रयश्च मे त्रिवेश्च मे दित्यवाश्च मे दित्योहेश्च मे पञ्चाश्च मे मतावेश्च मे त्रिवत्सश्च मे त्रिवत्साश्च मे तुर्यवाश्च मे तुर्योहेश्च मे वष्टवाश्च मे वष्टोहेश्च मे वत्साश्च मे वसाश्च मे त्रिवत्स मे अनद्वाञ्च मे धेनुश्च महायुर्यज्ञेन कल्पताम् वाणो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् तारो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् ज्ञानो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् श्रोत्र यज्ञेन कल्पताम् मनो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् वाक् यज्ञेन कल्पताम् आत्मा यज्ञेन कल्पताम् यज्ञो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् एकादश मे तिस्रश्च मे पञ्चश मे सप्तश मे नवश मे एकादश मे त्रयोदश मे पञ्चदश मे सप्तदश मे नवदश मे एकविंशतिश्च मे त्रयोविंशतिश्च मे पञ्चविंशतिश्च मे सप्तविंशतिश्च मे अष्टाविंशतिश्च मे एकत्रिंशतिश्च मे सुमुहूर्तोऽस्तु सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं यजामहे त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं त्र्यम्बकमिति अम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् धनगं सुगन्धिं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् पुष्टिवर्धनगं सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् सुगन्धिमिति सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनमिति पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनादिवोर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् इव बन्धनादिवेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्बन्धनादिवेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्बन्धनात् मृत्योर्बन्धनात् बन्धनान् मोक्षेयमामृतादमृतान् मामृतादमृतान् मामृतात् अमृतादित्यमृतात्। स्वस्ति मंत्रार्थाः सत्याः सबलाः सन्तु भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो। अस्मिन् महारुद्राख्य महाप्रायश्चित्त शिवाराधन मुहूर्तः स्तुति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो। तल्लग्नापेक्षया आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणां ये ग्रहाः शुभेतरस्थानेषु स्थिताः तेषां ग्रहाणां शुभमानुकूल्यं भूयादिति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो। अनेन महारुद्राख्य मंगलाराधनकर्मणे महारुद्राख्य महाप्रायश्चित्त शिवाराधन कर्म तत्तत्फल विशेषोपलभ्यमान विधिवाक्यैक्यवाक्यतापन्न कथमाकांक्षापूरक सकलांग साचिव्य कबलित मंत्र तंत्र द्रव्य देशकाल ऋत्विग्दक्षिणोपसदस्यादि प्रावादिक प्रत्यवायराहित्य विशिष्ट सिद्धिद्वार नानाविध विधि चोदितान्योतातिरिक्त समाचार जनिष्यमाण तत्पौष्कल्य प्रापकञ्च भूयादिति भवन्तो महान्तो न गृह्णन्तो। सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त सन्मङ्गलानि सन्तु। Everybody repeat. अग्नये नमः मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं हुताशन यद्धुतन्तु मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे कायश्चित्तानि अशेषाणि तपः कर्म आत्मकानि वै यानि तेषाम् अशेषाणाम् श्रीकृष्ण अनुस्मरणं परम्। ॐ स्वस्ति श्रद्धा मेधा यशः प्रज्ञा विद्या बुद्धिं श्रियं बलं आयुष्यं तेजः आरोग्यं देहि मे परमेश्वर यज्ञेश्वर स्वरूपी परमेश्वराय नमः प्रार्थनान् समर्पयामि यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि नश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणपदे पदे पापोऽहं पापकर्माहं पापात्मा पापसम्भवः पाहि मां कृपया देव गतवत्सल अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष महेश्वर प्रदक्षिण नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि गतं पापं गतं दुःखं गतं दारिद्र्यमेव च आगता सुखसम्पत्तिः पुण्याच्च तव दर्शनात् करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधं विदितमविदितं वा सर्वमेतच्छमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शम्भो
ಒಂದು ಎರಡನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾವು ಮೂರ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಂದಿರ
ओम कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरं सर्वदेव नमस्कारः केशवम्
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ
Good afternoon, dear devotees. It's my pleasure to invite our Tirtha Swamiji to be with us, to bless us, to give us direction for our own peace and work. He's a man of action. We all know that. I was just reading something this morning which is so appropriate. Sri Sugandha Tirtha Swamiji, spiritual ambassador with ancient wisdom and modern outlook. Isn't it most appropriate for him? Out of all the 8 Swamijis from Ashtamata, he's the only one who has listened to our calling and had come here many, many years ago to propagate and to spread Hinduism, the philosophy, the discourses, our beliefs, without which we would have been definitely lost in the Western world. So we owe him a big amount of gratitude with a big applause. His modern vision was not just to come to United States, where he has many centers, as you know, but he has gone international. He is in Europe, Australia, to say a few. Pretty soon he probably will be in 7 continents. I'm sure he is eyeing on the Antarctica to establish a place. So it's only my pleasure to have him among us and bless us. Can I have Nyanamurthy, please? We also have a wonderful, honorable member of the California Assembly as the chief guest for today's ceremonial event. It's my distinct honor and pleasure to invite Assembly Member Jackie Urban to be with us. Give us a big applause. Can I have Nancy also with us, please? Assembly Member Jackie Urban says, Nancy runs the show. She takes it all over the place. She manages her schedule, so without you, Nancy, it would be incomplete. We have the pleasure of honoring our Assembly member. Jackie and Nancy, this is our traditional way of welcoming and making you part of our community. This is our pleasure introducing you to our community people here. So thank you very much for coming to be part of it. When they gave me the biodata of Assembly Member Jackie Urban, it was few pages. I said, if I talk all the time, we won't have any opportunity to listen from her or Pujya Swamiji. So I edited that and gave us the most important part of it. I hope that's okay, Nancy. Jackie Urban was first elected in 2014 to represent California 44th District of Assembly, which includes Camarillo, Moore Park, Oxnard, Thousand Oaks, Westlake Village. She was just telling me now the redistricting has happened. She has lost some part of it here, and she is moving close to Bel Air and that area. I am sure, talking to you for a few minutes, it doesn't matter where they ask you to represent. You are going to represent the community, and the community is going to love you dearly. She is the former mayor of Thousand Oaks. Her legislative achievements are several, but just a few mentioned for our crowd here, who we as Indians cherish and boast ourselves being so instrumental in sending our kids to the best school. So what is the number one priority? Education. What's the number two priority? Sports and activity. She excels in both of these things. She was instrumental in pioneering the Education Act to start the CSU Channel Island University, to start the School of Engineering. She's also the champion in environment and law that expanded the Santa Monica Mountain Conservancy and promoted renewable energy, to state a few. She's not only excelled in her education, she has done engineering at the University of San Diego. She worked in Teledyne. She was also involved with John Hopkins. They cut me off. John Hopkins Applied School of Engineering before her public life began. She is also, should I say, a talented and gifted swimmer who has competed 4 years in national swimming champion. Somebody mistakenly told me she was an Olympic champion. She said, no, I didn't go to Olympics. I only on national level. That'll fit our community here. We also boast about education and sports. So we are so honored to have you here among us. Without further ado, I want you to address our community.
Well, thank you so much. It's really an honor to be here today. What a beautiful ceremony, and just honored to be allowed to observe it. I have been your state assembly member for the last 8 years, and with your support, I hope to continue my mission of considerate, forward-thinking, and intelligent governance for all. My legislation throughout my years in the Assembly has been focused on solving problems and creating change. Everything from incubators for business ideas at University of California, to community college oversight, and to improvement in recycling, cybersecurity, care for our senior population, and our early childhood students. My staff and I try to be thoughtful, caring, and pragmatic in solutions for our community's issues and the concerns for the entire state of California. My new district includes half of Camarillo, Moore Park, Thousand Oaks, and Westlake, but I will also be representing Agora, Hidden Hills, Calabasas, Malibu, Topanga, Pacific Palisades, Bel Air, and Brentwood. The political climate in our country today is more divided, accusatory, and unwelcoming than at any other time in our recent history. To search for peace in our communities and in our hearts is a difficult path, but one we must aspire to travel. We need to explore inner peace before we can hope to change our communities. The Dalai Lama said, "Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace." We must remain strong in our beliefs, informed on the issues, and aspire to understand the ideas of others with whom we do not agree. In this world of division and anger, we can look to a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, who proclaimed, "It is not enough to talk about peace. One must believe in it. One must work at it." An idea that is true for both inner peace with our anxieties and the harmful voices we whisper to ourselves to the outward issues of neighborhoods, communities, and world conflicts. Desmond Tutu, George Bush, and many others have spoken of small acts of kindness, little bits of good, 1,000 points of light. All small positive changes to begin the journey on peace, on the path to universal peace. Love, caring, knowledge, listening, understanding, and acceptance and forgiveness are all actions that will guide us in the right direction. I am grateful and full of respect and awe for your faith and this celebration of peace. I admire your commitment to spreading the light and the possibilities that will move our world forward as we work to our common goal. In my work in the Assembly, we strive to make laws that will bring peace and harmony to workplaces and communities while we address numerous issues for our constituents. I endeavor to create legislation for California that protects, inspires, and looks to our needs to put us on track to a safer, balanced, prosperous, and peaceful future for all. Thank you again for the invitation to speak at this incredible celebration.
Thank you very much. It's actually an Indian honor for us to have you among us. I know your schedule is quite busy, and you've been very patient with us during the ceremonial events, and it means a lot to all of us. Thank you. Each one of us here gathered definitely have great gratitude that we want to show to our Puja Swamiji for all his actions in the past, for his future thinking and future blessings that yet to come. So all of us here can do it individually. So I have the honor now and the privilege to ask our favorite Jnanamurti here to give the Gaurav Sammana.
यो वेदान्तेन प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रगतिरस्य यः परस्य महेश्वरः दीर्घतमानामते योजोदाङ्गसमे जुगे अपार्थं यतीनां ब्रह्मा भवति सारथिः
कर्तमपराशरपाण्डुमुख्याः यत्सेवया गुणगणाट्यमपत्यमापुः तं पूर्णसद्गुणतरं करुणामृताब्धिं नारायणं कुलपतिं शरणं व्रजेम। निर्मत्य उग्रभवार्णवे निजमनोभीष्टं दिशामीति यः सम्यक् ज्ञापयितुं करेण विलसन्मन्थानमन्येन च रम्यं दामन्महेशरजतग्रामश्रियोरङ्कृतिः कर्मन्दीश्वरभक्तिबन्धनवशः प्रीतोऽस्तु कृष्णप्रभुः। पापावदेयी पाटनपट्टपाङ्गः श्रीपाणिपद्माञ्चितजानुजङ्कः गोपालबालकृपया स्वयन्नः श्रीपाण्डुरङ्गो भवतु प्रसन्नः। कल्याणाद्भुतगात्राय कामितार्थप्रदायिने श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथाय श्रीनिवासाय ते नमः। नरसिंहो अखिलाज्ञानमदत्तान्तदिवाकरः जयत्यमितसज्ञानसुखशक्तिपयोनिधिः। प्रथमो हनुमन्नामा द्वितीयो भीम एव च पूर्णप्रज्ञः तृतीयस्तु भगवत्कार्यसाधकः। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमस्मरणात् भवेत्। सर्वमङ्गलदातारो पार्वती परमेश्वरो गणेशस्कन्दसंयुक्तो वन्दे वाञ्छितसिद्धये। मुकोऽपि यत्प्रसादेन मुकुन्दशयनायते राजराजायते रिक्तः राघवेन्द्रं तमाश्रये। आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिमुस्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। Today we are very glad to have this Rudra Yaaga in California state. Especially we are very glad to have this yajna in Kapila Ashrama. California state is considered, according to the Kapila Ashrama, where Kapila Rishi did the Mahayaga and where Ganga came here and blessed Sagaraputras. In that same state, again we are having the Rudra Yaaga here. That is why we think California has become meaningful and blessed today. I am very glad to have this yajna for the intention of having rain to California state. We are in their need of rain. And according to Gita, it is said, Yajnat bhavati parjanyaha. If you offer yajna, then you will get the rain. So in that view, we are offering this yajna to Lord Lakshmi Narasimha and Maharudra to bless with us with the rain here. And also, we are very glad to offer our prayer for world peace. And we offer our prayer to stop the war between Ukraine and Russia so that the whole world will be in peace. I am very glad to offer that prayer to Lord Maharudra. Maharudra is considered as the Lord of anger. He is the Kopa Devaru. He is the God of Kopa. That means whoever is having Kopa, he is very kind inside. So if you please Maharudra, then he will be more pleased and he is going to grant the boons for us. That is why this is the time for pleasing the God of Kopa, the God of anger, so that we will be blessed and we will be benefited by that. That is why we have selected this Rudra Yaaga for the world peace and for the blessings of Rudra and Lakshmi Narasimha here today. I am very glad to notice the yajna is very successful, and also I am very glad to have the representation of California government here and offering a prayer to Maharudra. I appreciate their presence here and I offer my prayer to Lord Mahashiva to bless her also and to get the bigger post and to serve the country and the state in bigger way. So that I am very glad to offer that prayer. And also I am very glad to invite her to Udupi in India to attend our Pariyaya so that you can see the temple there and you will be blessed there also. I am very glad to have their presence here. And also I am very glad to have the presence, to notice your presence, all devotees in big number. You have come here and supported, participated in this yajna so that you will be blessed by Maharudra and you will be blessed by your wishes. I am having a special affection on my Shishya Jnanamurti here. Now today, Jnanamurti has become the real Kapilashrama Rishi here. So here, and also I am very glad to notice the participation of all Ritiks, the green Ritiks here. So it is the symbol of prosperity. So green, our state will be always green and clean. So that I am very glad to notice their services and especially our priest Deva Venugopal priest. And I am very glad to offer my prayer to Lord Mahashiva to bless them also. Once again, I offer my prayer to Lord Mahashiva to bless everyone here. And this is for marking our fourth Pariyaya coming during 24. So we are very glad to invite all of you to come to Udupi and participate in the Pariyaya Yajna and also Koti Gita Lekara Yajna. So you will be blessed by Lord Sri Krishna also. Once again, we pray Lord Sri Krishna and Maharudra to bless everyone here.
during the Chaturmasa, our Swamiji was in San. We usually have the honor of offering him, and he has been with us in the beginning when we established the institution. He spent the Chaturmasa here. So because of that, and on behalf of our devotees here, a small presentation for his Chaturmasa event. That years, and in the future, I hope to bring many blessings to this community, to this nation, to the entire world. I also want to thank our Assembly member, Jackie Irvin and Nancy, for your time. I hope it was not only educational, a little bit enjoyable, I suppose. And none of the ceremony here ends without the prasada, which is the meal thing. So I would hope for you to stay back and enjoy our Mahaprasada. For all the devotees, the Mahaprasada will be distributed here. If you want to eat in the... Our Swamiji is offering his blessings to our Jnanamurti and rest of the devotees. So the Mahaprasada will be distributed in the tent itself. Please, you can have the Mahaprasada in the tent, or if you want to be in the shaded area, you can go to the dining room. But just do it peacefully and so that we can all enjoy our Mahaprasada for the day. Thank you again for coming and make it a blessing day for the rest of the day and then the rest of the year. May world have the better peace and long life. Thank you.